Okay, so hopefully the sun won't come out so we can get the last one done. If you're keeping up, the box I'm going from left to right, up to down. So the very last box out of these 9 boxes is in the bottom right hand corner when you open the box, with the lid of course facing away from you. So to recap, this is what we've gotten so far except for the 2 in the back. I just like to throw them in there for size comparison. These are the same size as your Action Masters. If you don't know what those are, maybe you'll have a clue of what the 5-inch Power Rangers are, the Megazords, or I like to call them Mini Zords. And then the Deluxe Series size, because he's just awesome. So, oh, here comes the sun again. Maybe I can get, whoa, kitty, stop, kitty, stop. As soon as I start, the cat wants to get into the action. I think he's just very jealous. I'm talking to somebody that's not him. He thinks the camera's a person. So I cut the box open from the other side. And just to remind you, in case you haven't been watching, and by the time this video will show, if I actually do one of these per week, we'll already have these 2. So we're going to get a full Ultra Magnus and a sound wave. Not sound wave, sorry, shock wave. All right, I didn't get one of those things that keeps the moisture out of it. And let me reposition my chair just so I can scare the cat away. Oh, you can look at this real quick. I'm trying to keep the sun off of this because the sun makes it such a strong contrast. Okay, so we've been through all of them. We know what we're going to get this time. We're going to get the Sideswipe brother or clone or whatever you want to call it, but it's going to be Red Alert. Yep, he's called Red Alert on here. I'm so used to calling him Mock Alert for some reason because I don't know, Rid. But before Rid, it was, did they ever call him anything in, I think they gave him a completely, not even the right name at all in the American cartoon. But in Japan, he was called Mock Alert. See, I watched Karobato before the American version. I don't think I even watched the American version. The Japanese version was hilarious. Friend sent some episodes to me way back then. Okay, so the outcome of these right here, we got hands like this for every one of them, except the Bumblebee's got a thumbs up, and the leaders usually have a pointy finger. I'm going to take the fist out, recycle the plastic tree. The stand is useful if you are going to set up some crazy poses. I personally don't use the stand. I find it to be in the way. So let me see what we got first here. The face. It's just like the other one, but I'm going to make sure I do this one first because there's teeny tiny pieces involved. Sorry about that. Oh, and the body. Okay, so I should have written down these numbers, or should have noticed this earlier, but this is GV for Galaxy version Series 3, number 5. So even though he's number 5, he's number 9 in my box. His eyes, what color are his eyes? So I'm looking for the eyepiece. Because the eyepiece they show for Sideswipe, which is the same head mold basically, is blue, and I don't see a blue piece. I'm not seeing anything at all. It might be inside of one of these other pieces since it's smaller. All right, let me just start clicking some other pieces together. Maybe it'll show up. For the ankles are the clear ball joints, just like the neck, same thing. Usually the backs are universal, so you don't have to worry about matching them. The fronts on these are not. The feet in this situation are universal. They weren't on Bumblebee and the cat that meows too much. He's wearing white shoes because he's a doctor, and you know, doctors have to wear those shoes. You know, it may still be in the bag now I think about it, because it may have been one of those pieces that might have been overlooked. Okay, this is the one with the other pieces in it. Make sure you check your bags before you discard them. I don't see it. Do you see it? I see it now. Because the sun came out. It's stuck inside the hand right here. There, this piece. All right. So it's like a baseball cap, sort of. You got to put the eyes going through. And the reason I think, and I've seen other people show off the 2.5 set, I guess you can call it, is because the clear piece at the neck, and they use clear pieces for this, makes their eyes glow if there's an LED inside the chest, and that's what they decided. Whoa, the wind's picking up. Yeah, we've had rain all day, and now the sun came out. I was like, I really want to get these last few in. I don't want to do this inside where it's just not the same. I like being outside. All right, so let me get it up here so you can see it. After I pop the head on. Here's the face. Here's what he looks like without his clothes on, his t-shirt. And where's the crotch plate? The crotch plate like this. All right, obviously this is the front. But before we put that on, we have to, I am so off today with this. The shoulder pieces. Now normally, see, I try to show you how easy this is, but it's not as easy when you got cats attacking and bugs attacking, and yeah, so maybe yours, you'll probably have more success. Like I said, it takes less than 10 minutes to put this together. All right, and once you do one, this part is pretty self-explanatory. There's little grooves in there. You want to make sure you get them lined up just right, otherwise the front and the back won't go together as well. So those little nubs, if you go in the grooves. Okay, so it makes it more stable so the arms can go up and down for the shrug effect. It's like a double joint. You got two parts for the shoulder. The crotch plates, neither one of these are painted this time. Sometimes they're painted on front, so you want to make sure you always put the one in the front that's painted. Otherwise, they're exactly the same, so you don't go, oh, I don't know, is this the front or is this the front? They're exactly the same. Let me give you a little heads up on that. And then the crotch frame itself, it's exactly the same front and back. Okay, so there we got the body parts messed up, or put together. Messed up. All right, then we got these little teeny tiny pieces that are useless. Just pop them out, put them to the side. All right, then you have, these are elbow and knee joints. There's no difference between them, so if you're afraid you're gonna get them mixed up, you can't. Unless you got some kind of incredibly OCD behavior that you have to make sure that, you know, then you can pop them out one by one if that's what you like. If that's your prerogative, go for it. I don't care if I get, you know, number 1 from this peg with number 2 from the other peg or whatever. Just make sure you put a male and a female together, and make sure you put them correctly. Okay. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done this after I ate, because eating pizza, I have certain allergies, and yeah, cheese and bread. So a double whammy. So that's why I'm not able to talk as easily. All right, we're almost done with just the joints themselves. There's 4 joints, 2 knees, and 2 elbows. Just like a person has 5 knees. You don't know the 5 knees? Well, they got their left knee at their leg, the right knee at their leg, their left kidney, their right kidney, and then their high knee. Now, the people may get these mixed up at first, but always know the femur is much larger, or it's larger. It looks a lot like it, but it's larger than the, I guess, shoulder or whatever. All right, so I'm just, it doesn't matter if you got the little dot on the outside or the Phillips head or the minus sign, I guess you can call it. But me personally, I'm a little OCD. Because once you put it in here, you're not gonna see it. So if you think, oh, it's gonna bother me if I don't, no, it won't. You can't see them anyway. I just like to make sure it's perfect when I put it in there, or just not perfect, but you know what I'm saying. I like to be universal. I also found that putting it in the femur first and then sticking it down into this it's a lot easier. Now you're ready to attach the legs. And remember, on this one, the wheels go on the outside, but you could tell that from the instructions, hopefully, or if you've ever had this figure, because, well, I won't pick him up right now because he's behind everything else, and I'll probably knock everything else down. Now for these shoulders, this is a little bit different. He's like side swipe. So let me go with the right arm first. Okay. Now, I personally like the holes on the outside. Some people like them on the inside. I don't know why they like them on the outside. Makes more sense. The reason, in case I haven't said it in the last 15 videos, is because whenever he puts his hand up, he can pretend like he's, you know, that little 3mm port. He can pretend like he's talking to somebody on the comm, which is what that little thing, in my opinion, is there for. I don't really know why it's there. He's like, yes, Megatron, what do you want? Or, yes, Autobot. Yes, Optimus Prime, I'm coming. You know, that kind of thing. Now, he has something different on this part right here. You need it on the outside for him. You can't just say, well, I don't like it on him. For this particular figure, this is going to be different too. So, does it really matter which way they go? That's going to bother me. All right, so if he's turning into a car, the hood would pop up. This would merge in, so this one. But it goes the other way, so this one. All right. Yeah, because it's like, normally you didn't have to think on the other guy because he's just red. But this one, it has to go like, at least in my opinion, if he turns into the robot, his hood's going to pop up. This arm is going to become the door, basically. Oh, I was going to do it the other way. I was going to put on the arm. Man, these people are loud. It is spring break down here. Got lots of tourists. Yes, where am I? I'm at a nice beach. Not Myrtle Beach, which is a nice beach. I'm just saying it's much more of a party beach or more of a family beach. If you have to ask which beach, you're probably not paying attention to my channel then. All right. The big part goes down. Okay. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how it should go. See, I was going to do the thing down again. I've been starting to do the shoulder pads on before I put the arms onto the arm joints. But see, if he turns into a robot, he'd pop this up, then this would become the door, and it'd have to read like this. And then, of course, this would, you know, anyway. I don't have anything to compare it to. I don't think I have the original red alert. Oh, and he also has a part on his back that a lot of people don't have something on the back. Now, this is where I get a little confused. The two lines, they go down like that. And even though he is a physician, he does have weapons, and one of them is his shoulder missile. Or here in the South, we just call it a missile. So he's got a lot of extra pieces, it seems like. All right, there we go. The bugs. And even, well, he's not the physician. I'm thinking a Ratchet. He is a fire department, so he's got a water gun. Squirt, squirt. Ugh. I think the trees are starting to lose stuff on me. All right, so there he is in all of his glory. And you're going to end up with extra pieces, include the pog. You got a stand that you could put underneath him. I haven't talked about this in a while, so I guess I'll talk about it. You can make him stand on that if you want to, but he doesn't really need it. But if you want to do like something like him kicking to the side or whatever, you can do that. But honestly, they stand great without it. He's on a bowl one. Actually, more on a slight slope, I guess. I moved the table back from where it was so I could... And that was my mistake, getting in the sunlight. All right, so he's got a gun. It's really nice. Here's his arm. So if this is on the wrong way, let me know. From what I can understand, that would be the best way. Although if he's holding his arm like this, yes, you can't read it, but you got to remember he's transforming into a car. If he did transform. Now, this one does not transform. It's fantastic overall. Definitely great. The other two hands you get, you could put them on if you want to do like, I don't like them personally. I mean, they're not bad. It's just, I prefer fist. Like, I hate whenever you come up with all these different hand options, all these newer toys. Like, hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, what's up? I think the missile is cool in 2 different colors. That's neat. He's got this ball jointed shoulder missile, which of course, you know, the original one had. So, and I don't know. I like him in a fist mode because he's a warrior. And you're always going to get an extra one of these, just in case yours breaks, I guess, because it is clear plastic. Let's be honest. All right, and that's it. Now he's going to join the rest of the team. And my team is now complete of all 9 of Galaxy version 3, Series 3. Thanks for watching. Let me know which one is your favorite and why is it Sideswipe. I'm just curious. Have a great day.